Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Before we get started with the basketball game tonight, we will be honoring the sophomores, which are seniors as far as two-year colleges go. And just getting underway here with the sophomores, honoring the sophomores before the game. The first one announced is Braden Ford, here with his parents today. Number 33, the sophomore from Klamath Union High School out of Klamath Falls. Now, number 14, the sophomore Cooper Getzfried from West Albany High School. Joel and Kelly Getzfried, his parents, join him today, native of Albany, Oregon. Number 11, Chris Morsa, the sophomore from North Valley High School out of Grants Pass, Oregon. The third of 5 sophomores we are honoring today here before the game. 6 sophomores. Chris is majoring in elementary education. He's here with his parents and his sisters. Number 31, sophomore Jacob Sundquist from Wilsonville High School out of Newburgh, Oregon. Unsure what exactly he'll be doing now after leaving Linn-Benton, joined by his parents here today. Next, number 3, sophomore Trey Ecker from Philomath High School, native of Philomath, Oregon. Here with his parents and his little brothers. Trey Ecker. Last but not least, number 20, the sophomore Carter Flora from Gooding High School out of Gooding, Idaho. The only player on either the men's team or the women's team for the Roadrunners that is not from Oregon, from Gooding, Idaho. Carter will be finishing his schooling at Oregon State after leaving LBCC at the end of this year. And once again, our 6 sophomores are Trey Ecker, Chris Morsa, Cooper Getzfried, Jacob Sundquist, and Braden Ford. We appreciate all the hard work that they've put in past couple years and wish them all the best in the future. We thank you all for tuning in here tonight as the Roadrunners get ready to take on the Mount Hood Community College Saints. LBCC comes into today's game 19-8 overall, 9-5 in conference. They've won 3 games in a row. Taking on Mount Hood, 9-5 overall, or 9-15 overall, 5-8 in conference. LBCC looking to continue their 3-game winning streak here against the Saints today. And it looks like we'll do a little shoot-around. Another 5 minutes of shoot-around. And then we'll be back to announce the starting lineups. Let's introduce the visiting Mount Hood Community College Saints. Number 3, the freshman from Amity High School, Devin McShane. Number 21, the sophomore from Churchill High School, Connor Geiger. Number 22, sophomore from Alliance High School in Fresno, California, Stephen Fair. Number 25, freshman from Butler High School, Kyler Haynes. And number 32, freshman from Valley Catholic High School, Vlad Cotton. Now for the Roadrunners. Starting at point guard, number 1, freshman from McNary, Trent Van Cleve. Number 3, the sophomore from Philomath High School, Trey Ecker. Number 12, freshman from Forest Grove, Bailey Evers. Number 10, freshman from Forest Grove, Taylor Jensen. And number 14, sophomore from West Albany, Cooper Getzfried. Thank you all for tuning in today to Senior Day, another full packed gym here at the Athletic Center gym on the Linn-Benton Community College campus here in Albany. And nice to have honored Trey Eckert, Chris Morsa, Cooper Getzfried, Jacob Sundquist, and Braden Ford here as they play in their final home game for the LBCC Roadrunners. We appreciate their hard work and look forward to a good game here with the Roadrunner boys on a 3-game win streak going into today's game. Kyler Haynes gets the tip for his team. However, Bailey Evers comes away with it. The Roadrunners get the first possession here at the beginning of this first half. Evers takes the first shot, doesn't get it, but Getzfried is right there for the rebound and the putback. It's 2-0 Roadrunners. Devin McShane running the point for the Saints. Gets it to Stephen Fair and attempts to get it back up top to Vlad Cotton. Instead, Jensen's right there, gets the steal, Getzfried, however, misses the lay-in. A minute into the game, it's 2-0 Roadrunners up on the Mount Hood Community College Saints. We appreciate you guys tuning in today and all year long. Glad to have been able to bring you Roadrunner basketball and happy to announce that we're bringing back baseball as well. Haynes' shot is tipped. Good defense by Cooper Getzfried to get a hand on it there. Here, Devin McShane takes the ball away from Jensen. The ball goes out of bounds, however, on number 21, Connor Geiger. It'll be Roadrunner basketball. Van Cleve to inbound. 18 minutes, 34 seconds remaining in this first half. It's 2-0 Roadrunners up on the Saints. Fair misses his shot, gets his own rebound, puts it back up, doesn't get it. But right there to come down with the rebound was Trey Ecker. First foul called in the game on number 22, Stephen Fair. First personal, first team foul. And some fancy footwork there from Taylor Jensen, who steps around his defenders and loops it up and in. A foul called on the other end of the court, however. That'll be on Cooper Getzfried. His first personal, first team foul. On the shot, going to the line, is Vlad Cotton. He misses the first one. We're 2 minutes into the game, and a sub has come in for the Saints. It's number 15, Leonard Dixon, the freshman from Sam Barlow High School out of Gresham. Cutton gets one of the two, or pardon me, gets them both. It's 4-2. Roadrunners leading by 2. 17 minutes, 45 seconds remaining on the clock in this first half. Evers floats one up, doesn't get it. McShane brings the ball up the court. And Cutton for 2 to tie it up at 4. Ecker, a low pass to Getzfried, who's fouled on the shot. It'll be the second team foul, first personal on Vlad Cutton. Or pardon me, it's called on Devin McShane. His first personal. Getzfried at the line, hits the first free throw. The Roadrunners lead 5-4. 17 minutes, 14 seconds left on the clock. Getzfried hits the second one as well. 6-4, LB up on Mount Hood. Fair's pass to Cutton goes out of bounds. Maybe a little bit too much power behind it. Fair mad at himself for the force behind the pass. Van Cleve's shot doesn't go. Rebound Cutton. Or pardon me, rebound Dixon. Dixon here dribbles the ball around the base path, gets it back to Fair. Fair takes it into the paint and goes up and is fouled. It'll be the second team foul for the Roadrunners. Van Cleve's first personal. At the line is Stephen Fair, the sophomore from Alliance High School out of Fresno, California. Fair gets shot number 1. Pull his team within 1. Has a chance for one more to tie it up. And he does. It's 6-6. 16 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in the first half. A wide open 3 for Evers. No good. Van Cleve is there, however. Passes the ball to Jensen, who misses and gets the rebound, puts it back up, and misses again. This time McShane comes away with the rebound. McShane hurries down the court. Passes it to Cotton. Back to McShane. Rebound Jensen. And we'll have to double check on the stats again, but Jensen has been on the top of the rebounds board for the NWAC most of this season, and no doubt he keeps that position in first or second place. But we'll double check that as we go. First personal foul called on number 15, Leonard Dixon. Third team foul. Getzfried at the line again. He hits the first shot. It's 7-6 Roadrunners. Head coach Everett Hartman making the full switcheroo. He takes the starting 5 out and puts in a whole new squad. Into the game for the Roadrunners. Number 11, Chris Morsa. Number 23, Everett Brandt. Number 22, Adam Harvey. Number 31, Jacob Sundquist. And number 5, Riley Davis. Oh, pardon me. 23 is Everett Brandt. I'm not sure if I said that correctly. The ball goes out of bounds off of Cotton. It looked from up here as if it went off of Brandt, but Brandt must have just stayed behind it. Morsa inbounds to Harvey. Sundquist reaches out with one hand and gets the pass. Harvey from just inside the paint. It's good for 2. 10-6, Roadrunners lead by 4. 15 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the first half. Davis comes down hard on Harvey. Harvey has a second to get up there, but does get down the court. Here he is with a wide open three. He hits it. He's fine. Worried about an injury momentarily, but no injury for Adam Harvey, as he shows. And the Roadrunners lead it 13-6, 15-17. Pardon me, 15 minutes, 17 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Again, we thank you all for tuning in today and every day for Roadrunners Athletics. And a little confusion about the baseball schedule. Baseball will begin on Monday at noon. Will be the start of their doubleheader. I have class at noon, won't be there, but we'll be able to bring you the second game, the nightcap of the doubleheader, which will begin around 3, we're thinking. Dixon to inbound. Gets the ball to Geiger. Back to Fair. Fair hurriedly brings the ball up the court. Good speed by Fair. Puts it up and in. It's 13-8. Roadrunners lead. 15 minutes left in the first half. Everett Brandt for 2. 15-18, Roadrunners lead. 14 minutes, 30 seconds left in the first half. A long pass across to Fair, who hits a 3. The Saints are within 4. Harvey trapped. Nice job getting out to Brandt. Back to Harvey, across to Davis, to Morsa, then Harvey back up top. The shot clock at 15 seconds. 14 minutes left in the first half. Harvey, the jumper, must have been deflected, as it doesn't get any part of the basket. With 14 minutes left, it's 15-11, Roadrunners lead. Kyler Haynes, the freshman from Butler High School, out of Augusta, Georgia, with the dunk. It's 15-13, the Roadrunners lead, but only by 2. 13 minutes, 45 seconds left in the first half. Davis's 3, no good. Haynes hits the floor hard. I'm sure you could hear it over the microphone. He gets up and is okay. A travel is called, however, on Everett Brandt. With 13 minutes and 37 seconds left in the first half, the Roadrunners up by 2. A whistle is blown, and head coach John Hawley issued a warning. Unable to hear exactly the matter of discussion, it was right after a travel was called. Here, a foul called on the shot on Riley Davis, his first personal third team foul. At the line is Stephen Fair, the sophomore from Alliance High School out of Fresno, California. The shot tied it. Chance to go ahead here. He won't. Brandt with the rebound gets it ahead to Harvey. Sundquist sets the screen. Morsa runs it up top near the half-court line and calls a play. Dribbles it into traffic, about loses control of his dribble. Haynes and Channel both pressuring hard. With 3 seconds on the shot clock, Brandt passes it to Davis, who misses. But Sundquist is there. He gets the rebound, and the Roadrunners lead it 17-15. 12 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first half. Into the game at point guard is Ethan Channel, the freshman from Aloha High School out of Beaverton, Oregon. Fair Kicks it out to Geiger, who misses. But Leonard Dixon with the putback. We're tied at 17-17, 12 minutes left in the first. A foul called. A push as the starting five comes back in for the Roadrunners. And number 24, Grayson Consala, freshman from Sandy High School out of Sandy, Oregon, comes in for Leonard Dixon. The foul was on Dixon, his second personal. Three points for Bailey Evers. It's 20-17 Roadrunners, and a steal here. Gets Freed, comes away with it. Another three attempt, this one short from Van Cleve. Geiger is double teamed by Ecker and gets free. A foul is called. On Ecker, his first personal, fourth team foul. Geiger will inbound. He gets it to Stephen Fair. Fair moving quickly, takes it into the paint and lays it up and in. 20-19, Roadrunners. Evers tries for another three, doesn't get it. Jensen with the offensive rebound. Evers passes it down low to Jensen. Jensen kicks it back out with 10 seconds on the shot clock. Evers trapped. He gets it all the way out to Eckert. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Jensen throws it up and doesn't get it. A foul is called on the Roadrunners. Oh, a travel called on Taylor Jensen. No, a foul called and Cooper gets freed. His second personal. Fifth team foul. Geiger dribbles it in and throws it out to Fair. Fair flails going up to the basket. He is fouled. Obviously a little acting goes into it. And Cooper gets freed, picks up his third personal with 10 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the first half. So gets freed, already in a bit of trouble. Sundquist comes in for gets freed. As Fair's first free throw ties things up at 20 with 10 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first half. He misses the second one, however, but it goes off of the face of Trey Ecker out of bounds. The fans don't like the call. I saw it off of Ecker's face, but I could be wrong. Watching the replay here, it looked like it hit Trey in the face and went out of bounds. Geiger inbounds to Fair, who floats it up for two. The Saints lead 22-20. Ecker is fouled on the layup. Foul on Stephen Fair, his second personal. And the fifth team foul. Ecker misses his first one. In the game for the Saints is number 3, Devin McShane, the freshman from Amity High School. a scrum for the ball, and instead of a jump ball being called, a foul is called on the Saints. It'll be their 5th team foul. 6th team foul, and the first personal on Connor Geiger. 10 minutes remaining in the first half. 22-21, Saints over the Roadrunners. Make it 23-22, the Roadrunners regaining the lead. Trey Eckert with the lay-in. Geiger dribbles it up the baseline and puts it up and in. 24-23. The Saints retake a 1-point lead. For 3, Bailey Evers. The Roadrunners lead at 26-24. And a timeout called by head coach John Hawley. The Saints also brought by assistant coach Nate Bowie. LBCC, as always, brought by head coach Everett Hartman, Todd Zimmerman, Ron Richards, and Joe Chale, Jalen Schagel, and Kai Banson. Feels like a new assistant coach is added every time I looked at that list. But a lot of guys working hard and really a big part of this impressive and always talented LBCC team. The Roadrunners, as I mentioned, coming into today's game, 19-8 overall, 9-5 in conference, taking on Mount Hood. 9-15 overall, 5-8 in conference. Mount Hood playing better than the numbers would say as of right now. I'll be up by 2 with 9 minutes remaining in the first half. The ball goes out of bounds and into the concession stand room. Still hasn't been retrieved yet. There it is, as Grayson Consala brings the ball back in. McShane to inbound, gets the ball to Consala. Bounce pass to Geiger up top. Kyler Haynes puts it up and in to tie things up at 26. 8 minutes, 45 seconds remaining in the first half. And just like that, LB retakes the lead, 28-26. Trent Van Cleve with the lay-in. A foul called, the 7th team foul. Second personal, on Trey Eckert. 8 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first half. At the line is Connor Geiger, the sophomore from Churchill High School, native of Eugene. Geiger gets free throw number 1. And Matthew Ismay checks in for the Roadrunners, taking over for Trey Eckert. Ismay, the freshman from McNary High School out of Kaiser. Both of Geiger's free throws are good. He ties it back up at 28. 8 minutes, 20 seconds left in the first half. Bailey Evers dribbles it into the paint and is fouled. Kyler Haynes can't believe the foul call. The shot is good, and a chance for and one here for Evers. 7 team fouls, first personal on Kyler Haynes. And again, the whole squad will change out for the Roadrunners. Save for Evers, of course, who is at the line. Evers gets the extra shot. It's 31-28 Roadrunners, 8 minutes left in the first half. Now Evers comes out of the game. Chris Morsa, Riley Davis, Everett Brandt And into the game for the first time, Braden Ford, the sophomore for Klamath Union out of Klamath Falls. Haynes just misses. The rebound brought down by Brandt. Brandt gets it off to Morsa. A travel called on Everett Brandt. Seven minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the first half. Channel gets the ball. Channel gets it to Geiger, up top to Dixon. McShane passes it back to Channel. Dixon up top to Geiger. Across the wing, McShane bounce passes it into Catton. Catton misses, grabs the ball and steps out of bounds. I believe he thought that, I don't know if he didn't know where the out of bounds line was or if he didn't realize that it had hit the backboard as it did and carried him out of bounds where he was standing. 31-28 Roadrunners, 7 minutes remaining in the first half. Morsa's three is good. It's 34-28 LBCC. A foul is called. And it'll be the 8th team foul. Foul called on number 32. Vlad Catton. Catton's second personal. Everett Brandt at the line. Brandt, the freshman from South Eugene High School, a native of Eugene, Oregon, gets free throw number 1. They put the Roadrunners up 35-28, 6 minutes, 37 seconds remaining in the first half. Brandt hits them both. The three is good for Channel. Ethan Channel, the freshman from Aloha High School, pulls his team within 5. Riley Davis misses the three. The ball goes out of bounds. The referee sees it going out on a Roadrunner. Dixon to inbound, full court press from the Roadrunners, up by 5, 6 minutes remaining in the first half. McShane throws it ahead to Geiger, across to the wing. Channel bounce pass down low to Catton, who misses. Brandt knocks the rebound to Davis. And unable to see what happened there, Davis falls over. Not with the ball, no travel called. Dixon to Geiger for 3. Doesn't go, rebound Morsa. 5 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the first half. Morris's pass was intended for Davis. It sails out of bounds. (36-34). Roadrunners up by 2. Morsa puts them up by 4. 38-34. 5 minutes remaining in the first half. Vlad Catton dunks it to pull his team back within 2. Vlad at 6'8" out of Valley Catholic High School in Beaverton. 4 minutes, 45 seconds left on the clock in the first half. Brandt's shot rejected by Ethan Channel. Braden Ford unable to put his shot up. It hits the rim, bounces back, and the long pass, however, goes all the way ahead and misses Dixon. 4 minutes and 26 seconds remaining. It'll be Roadrunner basketball from the opposite baseline. 38 to 36. That'll be up by 2. Morse's pass intended for Flora results in a foul after Geiger strips the ball away. Eighth team foul for the Roadrunners. Second personal on Riley Davis. A couple changes as Trent Van Cleve comes into the game, as does Trey Eckert and Bailey Evers. Geiger gets the first one, and the Saints are within 1. It's 38 to 37, 4 minutes and 10 seconds left in the first half. The Lady Saints beat the Lady Roadrunners about an hour ago, just before this game, and the final home game for the women's team here at LBCC. A long 3 from McShane. Rebound Flora. Van Cleve trapped, gets the ball out to Flora. Flora up top to Eckert. And Van Cleve dribbles it just past the free throw line. Bounce pass it to Jensen. Jensen's pass, however, is stolen by Geiger. A nice move there by Leonard Dixon, freshman from Sam Barlow High School in Gresham. 40 to 38. The Saints have taken the lead. But Bailey Evers shows what he has to say about that Saints lead. It's 41 to 40 on the 3. A foul called here, and I believe it will be on Evers with just 3 minutes remaining in the first half. Kyler Haynes checks back into the game for the Saints, taking over for Leonard Dixon. At the line, Ethan Channel, the freshman from Aloha High School. No shot, says the referee. A foul was called before. Van Cleve will go to the line. 9 team fouls now for the Saints. The second personal on Devin McShane. Jacob Sundquist checks in for Carter Flora. It's 43 to 41, the Saints leading the Roadrunners. 2 minutes, 52 seconds on the clock. Van Cleve's free throw, no good. Geiger passes it out to Cotton. Cotton shot doesn't go. At first, Eckert had the rebound. He loses it. Haynes comes away with it. The 3 is good for Devin McShane. 46-41, the Saints lead, the biggest lead of the game for the Saints, and can't help but laugh after the three was hit by Devin McShane. A couple of the guys on the bench, including Stephen Fair and Darren Shrugs, doing a curling exercise, like the curling in the Olympics, the Winter Olympics, and acting like they're sweeping the floor. Pretty funny there after the three by McShane. 46-41. The Saints leading the Roadrunners. 2 minutes left in the first half. Evers jumps in front of McShane's pass, intended for Channel. Evers' shot doesn't go. He's there for the rebound, however. Throws it back up and doesn't get it, and a foul is called on the shot. Evers will go to the line. It'll be the 10th team foul. And the first personal called on Ethan Channel. Bailey Evers, the freshman from Forest Grove High School, at the line. Evers can't get either of them. Just under 2 minutes remaining here in the first. It's 46-41. Saints up on the Roadrunners. Geiger takes it the distance of the court, gets two, and will go to the line for the chance for an and one. The foul is called on Trey Ecker, his third personal. 10 team fouls. A timeout called by head coach Everett Hartman. One minute, 43 seconds remaining in the first. 48-41, and going to the line for a chance to make it 49-41 as the Roadrunners pick up their 10th team foul. Ten team fouls apiece. Cooper Getsfried and Trey Ecker for the Roadrunners, both with 3 fouls here towards the end of the first half. And a little confusion here, I believe, on what the call was. The referee is laughing. One shot is called for Geiger, as he did get the lay-in and was fouled. And he gets the and one. It's 49-41. The Saints up on the Roadrunners with just 1 minute and 40 seconds left in the first half. The Saints with the biggest lead of the game. A foul called, I believe, on number 14, Mason Gorski. Instead, it's on number 32, Vlad Cotton, his second personal. And at the line is Taylor Jensen. Jensen gets the first one to make it 49-42. Into the game for Cotton is number 15, Leonard Dixon. Jensen gets them both. It's 49-43. 1 minute and 20 seconds remaining in the first half. A travel call. The Roadrunners will get the ball back with short time left. 1 minute and 15 seconds. Mason Gorski is in the game. at the wing now, guarding Bailey Evers. And I think his first time in the game, Mason Gorski, freshman from Sandy High School out of Sandy, Oregon. A foul is called near the Saints basket on Jacob Sundquist, his first personal. And there are 10 team fouls. At the line is Kyler Haynes, a freshman from Butler High School out of Augusta, Georgia. The only guy on either team not from the Pacific Coast. I guess Idaho, Carter Flora. But Augusta, Georgia, the furthest away by a long shot. Haynes makes it 50-43 with 48 seconds remaining in the first. The Saints lead by 7. Basketball game where really anything can happen. LBCC came into this game, the numbers much better than Mount Hood's. Again, LB 9-5 in conference, Mount Hood 5-8. But as we show here towards the end of the first half, it is 50-43. The Saints leading the Roadrunners on this sophomore night. Again, we thank you all for tuning in and supporting all the athletes, but especially the sophomores here tonight playing in their final home game. A 3 for Taylor Jensen, I believe. Seven seconds left on the clock. It's 50-46. Another foul is called on Jacob Sundquist, his second personal. 2 shots for Ethan Channel, the freshman from Aloha. Channel misses both of them. With 7 seconds left in the game, only a second runs off the clock. The ball goes out of bounds near the Roadrunners bench. It'll be LBCC basketball with 5 seconds left on the clock. A foul is called. Channel can't believe it. And Van Cleve makes his way to the line with 4 seconds remaining in the first half. Channel picks up his second personal. Van Cleve misses the first one. He gets the second to make it 50-47. The Saints up by 3. 2 seconds left on the clock. And instead of taking a shot, the ball goes out of bounds. And the Saints will lead it by 3 as we head to the half. We'll be back in 15 minutes. Thank you again for tuning in to LBCC Basketball. We are just seconds away from getting underway here at the second half from the Athletic Center gym on the Albany Linn-Benton Community College campus. Again, thank you for joining us today and for the entire season. Again, my name is Lydia Parker, and I appreciate you guys tuning in to these games and supporting Roadrunners Athletics. We'll be bringing you baseball starting on Monday. At the beginning of the half, it is 50-47. Mount Hood Community College Saints leading the Roadrunners. Sophomore night here from the Athletic Center gym. Trey Ecker, Chris Morsa, Cooper Getzfried, Jacob Sundquist, and Braden Ford, all sophomores playing in their final home game here for Linn-Benton. Bailey Evers is fouled on the shot. Kyler Haynes will pick up his second personal foul and the first team foul here in the second half. Evers gets the first one, and the Roadrunners are within 2. He hits them both. 50-49, the Saints leading the Roadrunners. 19 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in the second half. McShane kicks it out to Geiger. Back to Haynes, who takes it in and lays it in. 52-49, the Saints leading the Roadrunners. Sundquist misses the 3, but Morse is right there to get the rebound. He puts it right back up. The Roadrunners are within 1. 52-51, a minute in to this second half. Haynes bounce passes it to Catton. Catton misses. Evers the rebound. Offensive foul called on Trent Van Cleve. He was attempting to pass it, it looked like, to Adam Harvey. Wasn't even looking and completely ran over Stephen Fair. Knocked over Kyler Haynes as well. Haynes and Fair both look fine, but definitely a hard foul and a good whistle blown there. Haynes will inbound. 18 minutes, 45 seconds left on the clock. And Catton's pass goes out of bounds. Catton and Fair are both saying that it was ticked. Regardless, and much to the dismay of the Saints players, it will be Linn-Benton basketball. Van Cleve inbounds to Jensen. Jensen gets the ball back to Van Cleve. Sundquist with the jumper. Doesn't go. Harvey brings it down and then misses. Fair drives it in, kicks it back out to Geiger. Catton from up beyond the arc. It bounces up and over the backboard, out of bounds. 18 minutes remaining in the second half. 52-51, the Saints up on the Roadrunners. Van Cleve gets the ball to Evers. Evers passes it into Sundquist at the free throw line. Sundquist goes up, and the ball is hit out of bounds off of the hand of Geiger. Roadrunner basketball, Evers to inbound. Quick inbound to Jensen. Sends it back up top to Van Cleve. Jensen dribbles once, stops, passes back to Jensen. And Adam Harvey lays it up and in to go the go-ahead shot. 53-52 now. Roadrunners leading. 17 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in the second half. The Roadrunners bench wanted a travel call on McShane. Haynes passes it into Katzen. Katzen is fouled. The second team foul and second personal as well for Bailey Evers. At the line is Vlad Catton from Valley Catholic High School out of Beaverton, Oregon. 17 minutes, 16 seconds left on the clock. The fans here for senior night stomping their feet in hopes that Vlad would miss, and he did. The Roadrunners get the ball back. The ball goes out of bounds off of Geiger's foot. We're tied at 53 with 17 minutes left in the game. Leonard Dixon comes in for Vlad Cotton. Harvey misses the three. Jensen is there, however. He's trapped in the corner, is able to kick it out to Evers. Jensen drives it in, and before the shot, he is fouled. The second team foul for the Saints, and first personal called on Connor Geiger. Second personal. I was going to say, he has another one. So second personal called on Geiger. A full timeout called by head coach John Hawley. Again, we thank you all for tuning in. The Roadrunners looking to improve their win streak to 4 games in a row. We're tied 53-53 with 16 minutes and 48 seconds remaining. The Roadrunners 9-5 in conference, second in the South Division, behind Portland. The Mount Hood Community College Saints, 7th in the Southern Division of the NWAC, and have lost their last game, a losing record as well. However, playing this game as if they have a record above 500. A lot of very scrappy athletic players on this Mount Hood team. Harvey lays it up and puts the Roadrunners ahead, 55-53, 16 minutes and 30 seconds left in the game. Long pass out to Geiger. Fair gets it to Dixon for 3. And just like that, the lead is reclaimed by the Saints. It's 56-55. I wish we could get that on video. The Saints players doing their curling act whenever one of their players hits a 3. It's pretty clever and pretty funny. I believe that the American the American curling team won last night, a gold medal of curling. It was pretty fun to watch. And obviously, the Saints enjoyed that as well. 57-56, the Roadrunners lead by 1. 16 minutes remaining in the game. A foul called as both Ethan Channel and Taylor Jensen hit the deck. A foul is called on Channel, his third personal, and the third team foul. Jensen stays with the pass, and then a foul is called. The foul will be on number 22, Stephen Fair. His fourth personal, pardon me. Fourth personal foul for Stephen Fair. He immediately knows that he is in foul trouble and walks off the court. Into the game for the Saints is number 24, Grayson Consala, a freshman from Sandy High School. 15 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the game. It's 57-56 Roadrunners. Evers 3, no good, brought down by Leonard Dixon. Dixon gets it to McShane. Consala spins back to McShane. Dixon from up top. For 3, it's 59-57, the Saints leading the Roadrunners. As Van Cleve ties it right back up, 59-59. This time the 3 misses. Channel's teammates were ready to do their curling act and were up off the bench. However, it was no good. It's tied up 59-59, 14 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the game. Five subs will come into the game for the Roadrunners just before Consala passes the ball back in bounds. Chris Morsa, Trey Ecker, Cooper Getzfried, Everett Brandt, and Riley Davis all into the game. A mixture of some of the starting 5 and some of the players that usually come off the bench. Consala's lay-in rolls around the rim for what seemed like a minute before falling in. The Saints lead at 61-59. Another foul is called. This time on the Roadrunners, the 4th team foul. And the 4th personal. On Cooper Getzfried. Getzfried picked up all 3 of his first fouls in the first half, early in the first half, like shockingly early, within the first 5 minutes, I want to say, and was able to play very cleanly, picks up his 4th now. And with 4 team fouls apiece, Jensen hits a 3. 64-62, the Saints leading the Roadrunners. A big stop there for LB. Jensen can't get the lay-in. The Saints up by 2. Haynes makes his shot and then falls to the ground. No foul is called. 66-62. On the other end of the court, however, make it 66-64 as Ecker hits his shot. The Saints still up by 2. 12 minutes and 40 seconds left in the game. Dixon gets it to Haynes. The jumper is good. Just inside the free throw line. 68-64, the Saints up by 4. 12 minutes, 30 seconds left in the game. The ball just goes out of bounds as Geiger and Consala both working hard to make sure it doesn't. And it seemed like Consala might have actually tapped it out of bounds. Morsa will inbound. 68-64, the Saints leading. Jensen gets the ball, passes it to Brandt. Brandt drives it in, gets it to Jensen at the baseline. He dribbles it back out, fakes, bounce pass down low to Brandt, who misses, but he is fouled. Brandt gets the first one. The Roadrunners are within 3 with 12 minutes remaining in the game. He hits them both. It's 68-66. Saints up on the Roadrunners. Haynes is fouled. The 5th team foul for the Roadrunners with just under 12 minutes remaining. First personal called on Everett Brandt. At the line, Kyler Haynes, a freshman from Butler High School in Augusta, Georgia. Haynes gets free throw number 1. And number 2. 70-66, the Roadrunners, the Saints up by 4. Jensen here to change that. The Saints up by 1. 70-69, 11 minutes 45 seconds left in the game. Gonzalez's pass hits a Roadrunner, but rolls out to Leonard Dixon, who gets a wide open 3. 73-69. An offensive foul called on Trey Ecker. With 11 minutes and 7 seconds remaining in the game, it's 73-69. Somehow Jensen is the one that comes away with the foul. 6 team fouls apiece now for the Saints and the Roadrunners alike. From beyond the three-point line and the wing, Dixon hits the 3 to make it 76-69. Ecker comes down, however, and lays it up. 76-71, timeout called by John Hawley. 10 minutes and 40 seconds left on the clock. This is our final broadcast from the LBCC Athletic Center gym for basketball this season. And the final home game, we'll have baseball for you starting on Monday. The first game will be at noon versus Skagit Valley. I'll have class then. I won't be able to be there. But 3 o'clock will be our first live stream of LBCC baseball for the 2018 season. We look forward to that. 10 minutes and 30 seconds left in the game. It's 76-71. Mount Hood up on the Roadrunners. Brandt blocks Channel's shot. Channel comes down the court and jumps. He intercepts the pass. All 5 LB players will rotate out again with 10 minutes remaining in the game. 7 team fouls now for the Saints. And the foul was on number 24, Grayson Kinsella. His first personal. Into the game for the Roadrunners, number 12, Bailey Evers with the ball. Cooper Getzfried, who kicks the ball out of bounds. Jacob Sundquist, Trent Van Cleve, and Adam Harvey. A low pass to Getzfried. It hits his shins and rolls out of bounds. Just under 10 minutes remaining in the game. 76-71. The Saints leading the Roadrunners. Kinsella, shot no good. A travel is called on Van Cleve. And watching it on the little replay lag I have in front of me, it was hard to see what the ref saw. Regardless, the whistle is blown. 76-71, the Saints up by 5. 9 minutes, 30 seconds left in the game. Connor Geiger for 2. 78-71, Saints. Pass goes way out of bounds. The Saints get the ball right back with 9 minutes and 10 seconds remaining. Up by 7. And the Saints not needing any kind of extra help. Been in this game the whole time and ahead for the majority of this second half. Geiger from up top dribbles it in and misses. Getzfried with the rebound. Just under 9 minutes remaining. Harvey spins and takes it down the baseline, puts it up and in. It's 78-73. 8 minutes and 30 seconds left in the game. The Roadrunners threw the ball out of bounds on one side, and Haynes' pass, or pardon me, McShane's pass goes out of bounds on the other end. LB gets the ball back, 78-73, the Saints leading by 5. 8 minutes left in the game. And a travel is called on Jacob Sundquist. He went up with the ball, came right back down with it, landed on his 2 feet. McShane brings the ball past half court. Bailey Evers is fouled. It'll be the 8th team foul for the Saints. 3rd personal on number 15, Leonard Dixon. A full timeout. And again, we want to thank you all for tuning in this season. I probably won't be here next season as I graduated from LB actually after fall term. Got my associates with emphasis on communication. But I'd like for somebody to continue this broadcasting program that I started. And if anybody is willing or knows anybody that might be willing, feel free to reach out to me or to Randy Falk, somebody that is interested in getting into some sort of broadcasting or journalism career. I started this 2 years ago when I asked if I could broadcast baseball games because that's what I wanted to do, and they said, well, can you do the basketball and volleyball as well? And I said, sure. I mean, I can't, but I will. And I think it's been a good learning process, and I appreciate you guys being with me as I've learned these other sports I don't know as well. 7 minutes, 45 seconds remaining in the game. 78-73, the Saints leading the Roadrunners. Bailey Evers at the line. He gets the first one. Make it 78-74. A chance to pull his team within one possession here. Taylor Jensen comes in for Cooper Getzfried. Evers hits them both, and the Roadrunners are within 3. McShane sort of runs into Van Cleve and Sundquist. A foul is called. The third foul called on Van Cleve, the 7th team foul. And perhaps a trip was in line. It's Devin McShane, freshman from Amity High School, at the line. He gets both free throws. It's 80-75. The Saints leading by 5. Harvey misses. Rebound Dixon. Dixon with the ball up top. Kicks it back out to McShane. McShane from just beyond the free throw line for 2. It's 82-75. Saints up on the Roadrunners. Just under 7 minutes remaining. Jensen, the 3 from up top. 82-78. The Saints up on the Roadrunners. Six minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the game. Another foul was called, this time on Taylor Jensen. It'll be the 8th team foul and Jensen's 2nd personal. Into the game for Jacob Sundquist is Cooper Getzfried. 6 minutes and 30 seconds left in the game. Also in for the Saints is number 32, Vlad Kachin, as Kyler Haynes exits the game. McShane gets them both. It's 84-78. Bounce pass into Getzfried is almost taken away. Instead, Getzfried puts it up for 2 and a chance for a free throw here. A foul on the play. Vlad Cotton, his 3rd personal, 10th team foul. Getzfried gets the extra. It's 84-81. Again, the Roadrunners within 1 possession. And with a chance here if they get a stop. A wide open 3 instead for Geiger. And just like that, the Saints up by 6. Jensen bounce passes it into Getzfried. 87-83. A full court press. And a timeout is called just before time expires for the inbound. 5 minutes, 44 seconds left in the game. It's 87-83. The Saints of Mount Hood Community College leading the Roadrunners of Linn-Benton Community College. Now it says on the scoreboard that the Saints have 9 team fouls instead of 10. So must have been a correction somewhere there along the lines. Now it says that the Roadrunners have 8 team fouls instead of 7. So somewhere along the lines, a foul was given to the Saints when it should have been to the Roadrunners. And now I believe the correct team fouls are up on the board. 9 team fouls for the Saints, 8 for the Roadrunners. 5 minutes, 44 seconds remaining in the game. Some discussion with the referees and the coaches, and pointing at different players. Haynes gets the rebound. Haynes gets the inbound. 5 minutes and 30 seconds left in the game. 87-83, Saints leading the Roadrunners. Connor Geiger for 3. Puts the Saints up by 7. Harvey misses the hook. It's 90-83. Mount Hood over the Saints. Over the Roadrunners. 5 minutes left in the game. Geiger dribbles around the screen, hands it off to Channel. To Haynes, back to Geiger. This time the 3 isn't good. Gets free, gets the rebound, dishes it off to Van Cleve. Van Cleve stops in the paint, throws it back out to Gets free for 3. The Roadrunners are within 4. 90-86, 4 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the game. Dixon dribbles into the paint and spins around. The jumper from just beyond the free throw line for Haynes doesn't go. Jensen with the board. This time, Harvey's gets the lay-in. It's 90-88. The Roadrunners are within 2 for the first time in what feels like a long time. 4 minutes left in the game. A foul is called just before Van Cleve goes out of bounds. It's 90-88. The Roadrunners will have a chance here as Van Cleve goes to the line. The 4th personal foul called on Ethan Channel. 10 team fouls now. And Van Cleve with a chance to tie it back up. The Roadrunners and Saints have not been tied since early in this second half. Trent Van Cleve, the freshman from McNary High School out of Kaiser, Oregon. Gets the first one, and a bunch of substitutions will come in for the Saints. Stephen Fair and Grayson Kinsala coming in for Kyler Haynes and Ethan Channel. As Van Cleve hits them both, and Morsa comes in for Van Cleve. We're tied up at 90. 3 minutes and 45 seconds left in the game. 90 apiece. The Roadrunners finally tying it up with short time left. Fair's shot doesn't go. Jensen with the rebound. Bounce pass back out to Harvey. Harvey gets it to Jensen at the wing. Ball is almost hit out of bounds by Dixon. Some nice defense there. 8 seconds on the shot clock. And a jump ball is called. Possession to the Roadrunners. Morsa will inbound. 3 minutes and 13 seconds left in the game. It's tied 90-90. A deep three taken by Eckert. It's no good, but right there to put it up and in as Cooper gets freed. He gets 2 and will go to the line for an and 1. It's 92-90. The Roadrunners lead with a chance here for a 3-point lead. So Ecker's 3-point shot to no avail. However, gets freed with the chance to do the same amount of damage. 4th personal foul called on Leonard Dixon. And here a foul called on the Roadrunners. It'll be 9 team fouls. First personal on Chris Morsa. 3 minutes left in the game. It's 93-90. The Roadrunners leading by 3. At the line is Devin McShane, the freshman from Amity High School. He doesn't get it. Rebound Morsa. The Roadrunners up by 3 with 3 minutes left in the game. Chris Morsa waiting for the play to be set up. Harvey with the ball. Jensen sets the screen. Harvey gets the ball up top again, and a foul is called on number 3, Devin McShane. His 3rd personal. 2 minutes, 42 seconds left in the game. Gets freed at the line again. The Roadrunners up by 3. Gets freed at the free throw line. Hits the first one. A chance for one more. Coming into the game, Bailey Evers taking over for Adam Harvey. 94-90, the Roadrunners lead by 4. 95-90. Gets freed, the last 5 points for LB. 3 of them coming from the free throw line. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. A foul called on Cooper gets freed. It will be his 5th personal. 10 team fouls into the game now for the Roadrunners. It'll be Everett Brandt. As gets freed fouls out. Gets freed, a sophomore, exiting the game for the last time for the LBCC Roadrunners here at home. And been nothing but a joy to watch. Gets freed. Fair's first free throw doesn't go. It's 95-90. The Roadrunners up by 5 with 2 minutes and 32 seconds remaining. Fair misses them both. And the time when rebounds would be most necessary, Fair unable to sink either of them. Jensen with the ball up top. Waits for the shot clock to get down to 10. Fair steals the ball away and takes it down, lays it up and in, and basically makes up for missing the 2 free throws. 2 minutes left in the game. 95-92, the Roadrunners leading the Saints. Ecker, bounce pass into Jensen. Across to Evers for 3, he hits it. 98-92, the Roadrunners lead it. 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining in the game. Bounce pass into Geiger for 2, the Roadrunners up by 4. Timeout, full timeout called by the Saints. So Cooper gets freed, fouls out. But Jacob Sundquist, Braden Ford, Chris Morsa, and Trey Eckert, other sophomores, still eligible to be playing. And we're, of course, appreciative of all that they did for the team this year and last year, as the Roadrunners lead at 98-94 with 1 minute and 30 seconds left in the game. Jensen will inbound with 1 minute and 30 seconds left on the clock. Morsa guarding the point. Everett Brandt misses the 3. It's 98-94. The Roadrunners lead it with 1 minute left in the game. Channel misses the 3. Rebound, Ecker. Ecker dishes it off to Jensen. Just under a minute remaining. Timeout called, a good timeout as Jensen falls. And it wasn't a foul. He ran into Ethan Channel and crossed up his legs, but it almost looked like one of the coaches for the Saints wanted a travel called. 47 seconds left on the clock. It's 98-94, the Roadrunners leading by 4. So a good timeout as the Roadrunners make sure they maintain possession of the ball. A fun game to close out this 2017-2018 basketball season. The women's team lost earlier today to Mount Hood. And the men's team with a chance here to hold on and win their final home game. .47 seconds remaining. 98-94, the Roadrunners leading the Saints. The Saints had control of the second half, the majority of the half. Inbound here to Jensen. Ecker gets the ball in the corner. Another timeout is called. And I'm pretty sure it looked like Everett Brandt, head coach of the Roadrunners, said pass the ball out of the corner. And Ecker was trapped. Good defense being played by both teams, really. But impressive defense by Mount Hood, forcing a timeout called. With short time here, 42 seconds left on the clock. LBCC getting the encouragement they need to hold on to their 4-point lead and close out this 2017-2018 season with victory. The inbound is to Jensen. Jensen is fouled as he throws up a 3. The assistant coach probably Nate Bowie, says why as the foul is called. And number 15, Leonard Dixon, fouls out. Kyler Haynes will come back in. Only 2 sophomores on the team for Mount Hood, so be sure to keep an eye on them next year. Connor Geiger and Stephen Fair, the only 2 sophomores on this Mount Hood Community College Saints team. So definitely a lot of talent returning next year. Taylor Jensen hits his first one with 38 seconds remaining in the game. It's 99-94. Jensen looking to send it into triple digits. He does. 100-94. The Roadrunners up by 6. Fair brings it up the court. And into the paint. His shot doesn't go. He's quick to get his rebound, however. With 22 seconds left on the clock, another foul is called. 19 seconds when the whistle is blown. The Roadrunners up by 6. The foul will be on Ethan Channel, his 5th personal. Channel fouls out. And into the game comes Mason Gorski, freshman from Sandy High School. Jensen shooting 2. He misses the first one. 100-94 the score with 19 seconds left on the clock. Make it 101-94. 15 seconds left on the clock. Fair misses the 3. Geiger gets the rebound. Fair takes another shot, misses the 3 again. Evers gets the basketball, dribbles it down the court, and the Roadrunners will win the game. It's 101-94 is the final here in this sophomore game from the LBCC campus in the final home game. A well-fought victory as the LBCC men's team improves to 10-5 overall, defeating the Mount Hood Community College Saints. We appreciate you guys tuning in all season long, and again, we will be back with baseball starting Monday around 3 p.m. So long, everybody.